G'day guys, well we're back out bush, well sort of. Call this a bit of bush, but yeah, she's a little bit of a drift mine situation. But yes, we're not detecting, we're gold panning. As you can see behind me here, we have a tiny little puddle of water. I've done about 5 pans, it's getting pretty murky, but every pan has had gold, so it's not too bad. Not a lot, but the last one was actually quite decent, so yeah, I'll give a bit of a look at that one. Yeah, so we'll swoop on in. The old DJI is probably not the best on close-ups, but yeah, as you can see there, actually quite nice little pieces, actually a little bit of size to them, so not too bad. Yeah, look, it's a lot of topsoil, and that's basically all the rock that comes out. So not a lot of rock, a lot of topsoil, somewhat half fills the pan when it just sort of breaks down, but this one's a bit more clayish than the rest, and I ended up with that. Anyway, I'll do a little snuffer dump and show you where we're at. So yeah, this is 5 pans. Oh look, it's not too bad. Not breaking any records. But look, this is not a creek, so just goes to show you don't need creeks to find gold. Not a bad little line, some actually quite nice chunky bits, so those chunky bits sort of get the weight up a little bit quicker than the fly poops. So very good. All right, I'll show you where I've dug so far. Righto, so the first one just down in here in the bedrock. So I've sort of just scraped down on the bedrock, no brushes, no nothing like that, so there still could be gold sitting on the bedrock there a little bit, but yeah, that was 2 pans out of there, got some reasonable colour. Righto, but that first pan I showed you, that's the hole it came out of. So I scratched off all the overburden there, got down to the bedrock, and we got all that nice colour. But all this material here should all be pretty good as well. So yes, that might be worth further investigation, I think. So yeah, might keep on digging there and see how we go with a bit more colour, hopefully. Before I get digging again, I'm actually going to scrape the top off. Got my little mate, the monster here. I haven't used him in ages. Thought, why not? Let's give the monster a crack. So yeah, I'll scrape the top off before we pan it. We'll run over with the monster, see if we can get a little picker out of it. Never know. I could be leaving them in the ditches that I've been digging, so I'll run over them as well. But yeah, it's good. Flies are awesome. Yeah, loving it. Just about eating them. You gotta remember guys, the monster is all about the sound. So yes, this area, low mineralization, so it's working quite well. It's not chattering too much, so watch the dial. If it flicks one way, probably just a bit of mineralization. If it flicks both ways, dig it. If it flicks all one way, dig it. Because yeah, when you find gold, it seems to go both ways until you got it out of the ground. So yeah, trust the little dial, like the little screen. If it flicks all to the left, just leave it and carry on. Anyway, let's get stuck back into it. And monsters do like that little quick wiggle. I reckon I picked it up before. I reckon it's gonna be that hot rock. These guys. I don't know what it is with them, but yeah, it's that real red. Monsters love them. Alrighty, so before I dig right into this, I might actually take a sample off the top, just see if any gold's at the top, but then I might dig down sort of the V in the bedrock over there, because it's probably obviously going to be laid down there many millions of years ago. So yeah, I'll do a little sample off the top first. We'll see how we go. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to dig down. Get some clean water. This is another puddle. I'm going to trash that one. Just this one. Turn this one to soup. Keep the other one clean for reveals. One nice little bit there. Look, there's probably another 3 or 4 little fly poops. So there you go. The overburden has gold. Is it enough though, or do we just dig down to the bottom? Look, I might scrape it off the top, keep it aside, but yeah, head for the bottom. Rightio, so that is off. We're just down to this. So to the right, we're on bedrock, but the rest is in a bit of a groove, so hopefully it's that little gutter just there. Anyway, I'm going to scratch some of that out. We'll see if that little gutter continues. Righto, so I've scraped it down to the bedrock. Looks like it could be going a little bit more to the left, but yeah, A few nice little pockets there, so hopefully one of them are holding a nice little nugget. Anyway, we'll get this washed up and we'll soon find out. Rightio, well, no big chunkers, unfortunately. We've got about a dozen dots. A couple of reasonable-ish and a heap of fly poops. So, yeah, I was hoping for a bit better. Anyway, we'll do another one. We'll just travel down a bit further. Well, last pan, not so good. And yes, that is rain. I did hear thunder before. I think a storm might be coming my way. But anyway, until that happens, I'll try another pan. But yes, my back does not like it. But yes, that pan, not very good. I had like 1 micro dot. So, anywho, we'll keep soldering on. But yeah, don't know, might have to try another spot. Yeah, well, I worked my way down to there, so I took a reasonable amount out. Went down to the bedrock, but yeah, bugger. Yeah, we do have a bit more water here. This is the one I'm trying to keep clean. Looks like frogs are living in it too, so I'll look after that one for them. Anyway, might try one a little bit further down. Well, the weather's not getting much better. It's pretty grey, but anyway, all good. Right, I decided to go that way. So I relocated a bit of grass, I stuck it in the water, so it's gonna have a nice little home in some water. Anyway, I rove the monster over. There's a little signal, and it's actually a little wobble pop. Yeah. So it actually sounds pretty good. It's on top of the it seems like it's really close to the surface. So, and yeah, it's probably a lead shot. But anyway, because lead shots do a little wobble pop a bit. But anyway, we got a signal with the monster, so let's get it dug up and see what it is. See if it's not my old mate. Alrighty, let's see if we can get the screen. So it is going both ways. So I had one just before, it was all left, and yes, that wasn't good. It was a hot rock. So for this one, it's somewhere. Where is it? You see how it's sort of mostly going to the right, but there's a little bit of left. Now that is actually classic gold. So you hear that little wobble pop or pop wobble? That is sensational on a monster. So you can almost say little gold. Anyway, let's get it dug up and find out. Just about there. Ground's nice and soft anyway. Oh. Nice and clay, but I've got a big pile there, so I believe that is in the scoop. Yes, and use the scoop with a monster. It will pick your hand up. So if you do this, that is just not good. Scoop, no sound. Where you gone? We want some sound. Here we go. Pop wobble. Go the monster. I did not expect to find a bit of gold today. I was just coming out for a pan. Oh, did I just break it? I might have 2 bits of gold. Oh, 3 bits of gold. How funny is that? That has just broken into little bits. Huh. Oh. I could end up losing this, seriously. There is several little bits of gold there. Oh, wow. I actually might put that in the pan and give it a clean before I lose it. Alrighty guys, I've gone to the phone so we can get a close up, but check this out. You've got to be kidding me. That little bit of mudstone had 5 bits of gold in it. I sort of squashed it and it all fell to bits. I went, oh my God. So I put it in the pan, gave it a wash. Check that out. Look, they're not huge, but I tell you what, how cool is that? I've had that happen before where you just crunch a little bit of mudstone and like it's like a conglomerate, but it's a little conglomerate of gold. So, oh my God, new favourite spot. I'm gonna have to start digging there now. Oh, how cool is that? As the rain is coming. Oh, what a bugger. Anyway, I need to have another dig before the rain washes me out. Really, the ground there looks terrible. But look, it's been overturned. There's a pile of dirt right there. So, and that doesn't look overly natural. But yeah, there's my bedrock just there. But we're in that gutter. But yeah, look, I've taken a scrape off the top. We'll give it a wash, see if there's anything in it. But yeah, and then I'll wander over it again with the monster and see if, yeah, we can pick up another E. But yeah, I thought I was just scratching off some topsoil, but hey, look, there's little rocks everywhere. That one just happened to have gold in it. Well, there we go. Out of that not so fabulous looking material, yeah, 3 or 4 more little dots there. Nothing crazy. The monster wouldn't pick them up, but yeah, the old gold pan did. Good times. Don't know if you can hear it, but yes, that is thunder and that is the sky. That is not looking very special. Oh golly, it's not getting any better. Anyway, I have a signal with the monster, and apparently lightning makes the monster go off. Righto, so that little, well, probably took 1.5 inches off. Tell you what, that's not sounding too bad. I had one little scoop and it's still there. Sometimes with the monsters with the tiny gold or lead shot, you got to take it pretty easy. Oh, everything's just turning to goo. Finally found it. Rust. Yes, so monster doesn't lie. It was going to the rust side, so there you go. Alright, I've just sort of dug down past all that stuff that looks more like dirt. And nothing here had a signal, but I got a faint one. And that's a quite good signal. And that's sort of down on the downside. That's actually bedrock there, so I'll give you a look at the screen. Whole lot of right. I've had a couple others. I don't know what it was, whether it's hot rock or it's a bit of metal, but yeah, it was just going left, so. But this one's not, it's going right. So we'll keep scratching away. Well, maybe. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have a chip away and I'll get you back, because this could take a while. Righto, we are back. I can see it, it's right there. It's in the friggin' stone. I just popped it and I reckon I saw it in that, or another bit. I reckon I just saw it. Haha, you friggin' ripper. That is like a 0.1. I did see it. I was in the friggin' rock. All right, I'll give you a clean up and a close up. Oh, there you go. Check that out. That is gonna be over 0.1. Oh my God. Here I'm coming out today for a little bit of a pan. But bring the monster. My God, look at that. Check that out. How cool is that? Go the monster. Yeah, it's in that rock. Right, I was just scraping it out and putting it in the bucket, and I put a little bit in there, and I thought, I should actually run over that, and I did. That is another signal. Flipping both ways. It's right in there. All right, I'm gonna try and smash that out, and I'll get back to you when I loosen it up, because this could take a while again. Alrighty, this is stuck. Oh, it's not stuck, the rock is stuck still, but I reckon one more good whack and this piece is gonna come out. I just popped this, wasn't in that. But I reckon one more good whack and this piece might come out. I think it's in that. All right, we've shattered it. I'm really hoping it popped out in that one, because this is just a little bit too hard without reasonable equipment. Don't you dare. Don't you. Oh my God. It's a friggin' little tiny bit of birdshot. It's me old mate. How does that get down there? Talk about count your chickens. The sound of disappointment. I'm done. I'm gonna scoop a little bit more dirt there. I will have a weigh up, because yeah, we might actually have something to weigh now. Well guys, I think that's about it. I found another lead shot, would you believe? Yeah, damn. Anyway, alrighty, so I am going to go home. I'll dry this gold, clean it up, weigh it up, and we'll see what we got. Will we get 0.2? Will we get 1/4 gram? Not sure. But anyway, I think we'll give it a good nudge with that little bit of gold we found out of the rock. Anyway guys, catch you at the weigh-in. Well guys, we are back in the shed. I have cleaned the gold, I've dried the gold. It's in a little container ready to go. But yeah, what a strange day. I went out just to have a little bit of a little test pan around the place. Thought, bugger it, I'll take the monster, give it a swing, and we end up with a couple, well, one bit turned into 5 bits, and yeah, that nice little piece that was in the rock. But yeah, and tricked by a couple of bits of lead shot that was down with it. So how that happened, I have no idea. Just amazing where lead can get to. Anyway guys, let's get on the scales and see how we went for the day. Rightio, I guess first off, let's see how big that one was that we got out of the rock. Oh, look, I reckon a 0.13. 0.12, not too bad. All right, we'll pile all the little stuff on top. I don't know, that's what we got. I don't think it's gonna get to quarter grammy, but hey, if we can get over 0.2, that will be awesome. Oh, didn't quite make it. So it's just a 0.04 and all those little bits. So 0.16 for our little efforts this afternoon. Look, it's a bit of an impromptu afternoon, so yeah, I think that's all right. Well, there we have it. Well, that is our little afternoon out on the gold. It was a little bit of an impromptu thing. Go have a pan, bugger it, let's have a swing with a little monster. I haven't used it in ages, so it was great to get the monster out and hear that little wobble pop once again. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.